Hi everyone, I hope that everybody's doing good. I'm doing alright, I'm doing fine. I hope that today has been a good day for everyone. I'm sure that everyone has heard the news by now about the trial. I think it's the 4th week of the junior trial, Justice for Junior. And we heard about Elvin Garcia and his girlfriend. I have a little bit to say about this because everybody has given their opinion. I think that I'm going to give mine. So far, they have only called her the girlfriend. We don't know her name. They haven't given out her name. Also, I think that they have given her a deal, and a very nice deal, because she testified against him. The good news is that he is guilty of said crime because he set it up so that he wouldn't look guilty. And she said that Elvin made her write out a false statement saying that his hand was wounded because he was fighting for her, and it was a lie. Then she said that Elvin had admitted that he was the one in the surveillance camera. Okay, now, all right, now, this is my thing now, because I'm going to say this because I don't understand, and I want someone to tell me if maybe I am either one, confusing you, or perhaps maybe I'm confusing what has been said. She said that she saw the surveillance camera, and that when they saw the surveillance camera from the bodega, he said that the intention was not to kill the boy, like Kevin Alvarez had stated, but that the intention was to scare him. But of course, something went terribly wrong, and of course, we all know that he got killed. My thing is that during all of this that has happened and occurred, that his mother had to look at a new video and a new angle, and she said, I had never seen that video, and that her son was actually in a safe area where they couldn't reach him. But of course, Guzman took Junior out and surrendered him to his death. Let's just say like that. He surrendered Junior to his death. What I can't understand and still don't understand is, where were they seeing the surveillance camera? Like they say surveillance camera, like, okay, did they see it? Because I'm assuming, and I'm thinking to myself, did the surveillance camera, when they saw this surveillance camera, did it happen the next day where he said, but it obviously, Colby, that's my dog. Or did it happen the same night? Did it happen the same night? And obviously it did, because he said, this is just an assumption, and it's bad to assume, but I'm just saying that, that night he had gone to the hospital. She made a statement, and then, everything, his hand was bandaged up, but she stated that they saw the surveillance camera from the bodega. Okay, were they inside the bodega? Did they take, the surveillance camera? Did they see this in video in his, laptop or in her house or something? Now, this is my thing too. She knew that all of this, and he had confessed that he was there and that was him. My thing is, she lied. She should also be tried for lying. because she lied to the police saying that what happened was true when in fact it wasn't. Why didn't she call the police right then and there? Like, left at the scene, not say anything, and just call the police as someone anonymous. She could have done that, even though they had catch them already. Okay, so there are a lot of things here that are kind of, a little bit, now that I'm thinking about it, a little bit. And so, I'm thinking to myself, did it go down that way? But then, like, okay, we're thinking too much and we shouldn't really go into what's going on, and we should really, await for the trial to finish, because this is just out of assumption. And so, a lot of the things that have been said are so delicate. And he must have felt like, well, it's the end of my life. When she said that, and she actually gave, the red light that, or I should say the green light, and said he was there, we saw the surveillance camera, he made me lie, or he told me to write this down, and so I did in the police statement. Okay? So this wasn't because a guy had stabbed him and at first, like we thought. It really was something that they two had conjured up so that he wouldn't fall into the category of that he was in fact the one that was truly there. Okay? Since I'm not really an expert on this, and so I'm interested to know why she didn't do that, why she waited this long. Did she know that probably by her not saying anything, that probably that they would have given her a sweet deal? And I think that's what really truly happened. I also heard on one YouTuber that they said that Lysandra was confronted by a girlfriend who was pregnant from one of the Trinitarios, and that I don't understand why these girls get pregnant from losers, because that is not Lysandra's problem. That she got pregnant from a loser, and that she had to have known that he was a loser from the get-go. Why is she screaming at a mother who has lost her child? I don't understand why that happened, and why all of a sudden now the mothers of these kids are against the mother of Junior. A woman who has nothing to do other than her son's death. His life was cut short by 20 or so men who were chasing him down the block. And I will continue to say it. They are not kids. I also heard that some of the gangs or that were supposed to be in court today did not show up. And that's because they want to prolong it as much as they can, and they want to see in what angle they can go against, so that they don't have to be tried, or not for a long time. And so I really am shocked to have heard that, because I didn't hear it, about this girl that cursed at Lysandra, and why she did it. I don't understand why. What does Lysandra have to do anything with her demise? Sorry, people, it is. And she got pregnant from a loser, and that's it. And I don't see why Lysandra had to be cussed at because of her stupidity, and why she's even blaming a mother who has lost her child. She will know when she has hers. She will know what it's like to have a child. She will know, and I'll just keep it at that. What goes around comes around. I don't want anything to happen to anyone, but to each that is deserving of what they are meant to be deserved. And like I said, I don't wish anything upon a child. But you would have to be in her shoes to feel her pain. You would have to feel that pain so tremendous to know that your child was given to criminals that were ready to kill her son. I cannot imagine the shock of her knowing that her son was in a safe haven for a while, and that Guzman knew it. He knew it. He didn't pick up the stupid phone to call. But yet this is the thing that really bothers me, but yet he picked up the money to continue business as usual. And not flinching at knowing that a 15-year-old lost his life and that he could have saved it. And for all of those who directly or indirectly were part of Junior's death, and that each of those that have their children, due to the grave way that child died, if that doesn't move you or compel you to feel compassion for a human and a child, knowing that you gave that child to criminals, if that doesn't make you feel in your inner core or in your consciousness, how do you sleep? How do you sleep? How do you go about your life knowing that you were the one who was the cause of the death of a 15-year-old that will never see his mother, and his mother will never see her son, all because you didn't save him from those monsters that killed him? And like I said, what goes around comes around. I am nobody to be putting anything upon anyone or any bad. But if you do bad, bad things will come to you. If you do good, good things will come to you. Everyone have a great evening and be safe. Bye-bye.